Guys and gals, welcome, friends and pals, to Live at Larry's number 49. Ho, 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 ho. And what a special one it is, because my birthday is tomorrow, January 6th, believe it or not. That's the secularly accepted, socially, logically accepted birthday. But my Hebrew birthday was this past Shabbos, so it was Yud Daled Tevet, and I just turned 60 years old. Oy, 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 oy. So I'm at a crossroads in my life. I have to think of what that means. What does it mean to be 60 years old? Hold on a second. Now, I was going to take time and set everything up, but then I'd be late. So I figured I'm sorry, I'll just talk to you while I'm setting up, and then I'll ease in. What can I do? I'm sorry. Let's see. So I got the camera. Let me just get this. Now, I was thinking to myself, how should a 60-year-old man look? You know? I mean, if I weren't 60 and I saw a 60-year-old man, what would the 60-year-old man look like? And I think he should be dressed like this. You always see people getting older and they hello, I'm 60 years old. I'm back. I get bumped. How can I get bumped off? Let me check. I got the camera on. I got the two extenders going here. I should have no problems. All right. Sorry about, I got to get back and answer some of my posts. I'll do that later on. Some of my friends wish me happy birthday. So let me see if I can, I don't know if that helps to go down like that. Should I have let me see if I could try that angle. That's a nice angle. It's kind of like down on the show, even though I'm up on the show. But I always thought that a 60-year-old person should be like a refined bottle of wine, a nicely aged bottle of wine. They should look great, right? Now I got this suit a long time ago. When I got this suit, the person who sold me the suit said, "This is a green suit." And I said, "I don't think so. I think it's blue." He said, "Try this green tie with it." And he kind of forced me into it, like my eyes were playing tricks on me. But I went for it and I took the green tie. But I think it's a nice tie with this suit. It might be just a little off. I don't know. Maybe it's too green. And the suit is blue. I don't know. I don't usually wear this suit too often, but I had one of the cleaners who cleans my suit. He fixed something so that it wouldn't look bad. It had a problem, and I took it to him, and he colored it in. It had like a spot on it that I couldn't get out. So he colored it because I wanted to save the suit, not lose the suit. Check 1, 2. Okay. Where are we? Check, test. Oh, that's very nice. I don't know if you could hear it the way I hear it. I want to play happy birthday to myself and to all my friends out there who are turning 60. Oh, let me try to play it. I always notice that these classical pianists, they really embellish and they play in all the genres of classical music, and they apply it to happy birthday. So let me try my way. Let's see. So let me try the Jewish way first. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear little Leoie. Happy birthday. No, that's not right. Happy birthday to you. feel a lot of pain. We've been through a lot of pain and suffering. A lot of our songs are in minor keys to reflect that pain and suffering. Sorry. Let's see. So that's it. So that's a Jewish. So let's say try a continental version from let's say from Europe. They would probably go back to 3/4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's in 3. I'm doing it in 6/8. It should be 3/4. Happy birthday to you. We can do it in 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like salsa. Let's try salsa. Let's see. Latin. I don't know what else to do with it. I don't have any ideas, but I see these classical players, they play so nicely, they do. I want to say to you. I wish we could all agree on the purpose of life. I really do. Because there's a lot of stuff happening in the world now. And a lot of agendas are being forced forward, you know. But you came to hear music. You didn't come to hear any of that stuff. So let me go talk to my friend, my cousin Karp, see how he's doing. Because maybe he's got something on his mind. Oh, I didn't put my tap shoes on. Oh, I'm knocking stuff off. Hold on a second. Karp, you just wait here 1 second. Okay, Larry, just give me a second or two. I just want. Oh, you gonna put your tappy shoes on? Yeah. Oh boy. Tap shoes. Tap shoes is playing drums with your feet, basically. Oh, I lowered the drum set down because now you can get a better view of the keyboard. I don't know why my brother made it so high. I guess he wanted it in hand's reach. I noticed that very hefty drummers, like drummers that are very large, have a lot of girth, very fat. They play down here because I guess it's too hard to raise your hands up. I used to know a guy, one of my, I call him a teacher because he was, I used to watch him play, and just, Rob Rodriguez, he played like this up here. He'd sit down real low. Like this. This guy plays down here. Can't even see his hands, only down here. I guess it's easier for him to move around. It's got to be like a, what do you call it? What's that? It's a physiological thing that you want to be able to rotate your body, just like with a piano. I said, there's one pianist, he plays up so close. He sits so close to the keyboard like this. And I don't know how he plays. I was always taught that you have to lean in, put my 2 feet, especially with these synthesizers. You got these stands here. So I put my feet on this, like near the stand, and lock them in. And then I lean in this way. I'm kind of tall, I'm 6 foot. So here I lean in, you get your wrist weight and your forearm weight and your, what do you call it, your upper arm weight and your shoulder weight. And then you can, I forgot how it goes. I gotta practice all my pieces. I'm working on that. Trying to get it all together. I want to come in here and play some Liszt and some, what do you call it, some nice fun pieces. But I'm not ready yet. I got to do everything. It's so hard. It's hard just to get dressed. Think this is easy? It's hard. Let me put my shoesies over here, get them out of the way. All right, let me, I had things I wanted to play, and then I didn't get to work on them at all. And Hashem kind of had me celebrating my birthday all week. 60 years old. Wow. I sang it already. I don't want to do it again. I don't know what I'm going to sing. Let me see. I wanted to do. There. I see. We're back again. You're back. I'm sorry. I missed you there. It went off. Let's see. I don't know why the camera goes off. Maybe there's an internet problem or something. I don't know. What can I play that I know that I like when I play something I know the lyric. Then I can. All right, My Romance, I've done that already. What have I done? What haven't I done? What could I do that's different? I gotta look at my list of tunes. You know what, let me just get my repertoire list. Hold on a second. And I got my repertoire list here. Let's see if I can pick out a song. And then I'll just, I can find lyrics to it. And then play the lyric, convey the message of the lyric. What's a nice song? I'm so sorry. Let me think. Jewish. I got 6 areas of music. Jewish. And then Gentile music. Of the Gentile music, there's 5 areas. Continental, American, jazz, classical, and miscellaneous. And everything can fit into those, of the music of today, anything can fit into those 5 categories. That's how I organized it years ago. And it's stayed pretty time-testedly consistent. Let me think. My mother sang Sing. Let me see if I could sing. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Boy, I'm really not prepared. I'm 60 years old. Be patient with me. I mean, I'm in pretty good shape, thank God. But sometimes I forget why I walked into a room. I came in here the other day and what the heck did I come in here for again? Let me see. But I should be in my prime. 60 should be like, well, the accumulation of wisdom and experience. I mean, you don't see a young kid dressing like this. You don't even know how to tie his tie or comb his hair. And I spent years learning all these details, putting it together. I should be a refined bottle of wine, what do you call it, an aged bottle of wine that just tastes so sweet. Sing. Sing a song lyrics. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Now, what key am I in? Sing. I have a sheet on this, but whatever, I'll do it this way. That is too, that's kind of high. Let me take it down to here. La 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 la. Sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing out strong. Oh, sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. I sing a song. Try to make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry about it, it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Everybody sing with me now, come on, here we go. La 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 la. Sing a song. Let the world sing along and sing of love there could be. Oh, sing for you and for me. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Again, sing with me, come on. La 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 la. Let me take one. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry about it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Come on and sing a song. Sing a song. What else we got here? Yeah, I'm just reading tunes off my list. I gotta have this whole list in my head. I just haven't gotten, I'm trying to, I process. First I get the background on every tune. I got a Wikipedia page on every song, PDF, so I know all its background. Then I find recordings of it that are the most major recordings, like for instance, if I'm studying Spain or something like that, right? So there's two basic recordings. There's Spain by Cinkilic and then Spain by Al Jarreau. I think someone put lyrics there, I don't know if it was him, but so those are two. And I actually sing Spain in F minor. I wouldn't ask it. It was one of my friends posted some singers were getting ticked off that pianists weren't transposing. Larry, could you play Spain? Can I play Spain? But I need it in F minor, if you don't mind. Sure. Anyway, so then I get a recording, and then I get the sheet music on it somewhere. I got to find some type of accurate sheet music, and usually they're not so accurate, and they don't have all the sections. You know, I like that song. I want to sing that again. Let's see. Whenever I call you friends. Now I got to find this. How am I going to find it? I have a sheet on it. Now where did I put it? I guess I do a search, right? Sorry, I'm so not good at this yet. Get this out of here. Close that up. And then I go to, sorry. And then once I have the sheet music, then I type myself up a sheet, just like a singer, because I'm a singer. Every singer should have a lead sheet book. So I type up a lead sheet in my vocal key. And then I transpose it. I have like books for, I should have books, or maybe I should have iPads or tablets for, this is what all the guys are using today. Bigger, this one's a little small. They have like a nice big one, like sometimes even diagonal, what do you call it? Out this way, horizontally, it's big. But then you turn it over, you can see 2 pages, I guess, this way. Anyway, let's see here. So we got, so I go to internal storage, and here. It's too complicated. I got to get a better system, I'm sorry. Maybe just trying this out in front of you is helping me realize what I need to do to make this show slicker. Slicker? Slicker. Okay, now, that's not it. How do I do a search then? The hits? It's an American tune, so I go the hits. Then I go to American rock. It's a ballad, and the name of that is "Whenever I Call You Friend," right? And it should be right in front of me, and it's not. And why is that? Oh, I put it somewhere else. Hold on. I'm so sorry, Larry. Just talk amongst yourselves. Do what you usually do. And I'll just try to catch up to you in a second. I put it, when I put it, hits, maybe I put it. Excuse me. Duets. No. Oh my. How can I just do a search? Let me see. Search. I don't know how to do it. I'm not getting it. All right, let me try it a different way then. I think I know the chord, so let me. I want to get through it, and I gotta get out of here. Go back to here. Whenever I call you friend, lyrics, and that's an easy way to get it. So it should be as easy as that. Let's see. That's not good. Okay. I begin to think I understand anything we are. You and I have always been forever and ever. I see myself within your eyes, and that's all I need to show me why everything I do always takes me home to you forever and ever. Now I know my life has given me more than memories. Day by day, we can see in every moment there's a reason to carry on. A sweet love showing us a heavenly light. I never seen such a beautiful sight. Sweet love flowing almost every night. I know forever we'll be doing it. Sweet, sweet love showing us a heavenly light. I never think I can do it right. Sweet love showing us, flowing on us every night. I know forever we'll be doing it. Whenever I call you friend, I believe I come to understand. Everywhere we are, you and I were meant to be forever and ever. I think about you, the times to come, and knowing I will be the lucky one. Ever our love will last. I always want to call you friend. A sweet love showing us a heavenly light. I never seen such a beautiful sight. Sweet love flowing on almost every night. I know forever we'll be doing it. And then that saxophone player solo comes in. Yeah, I think that's a tricky tune. Can you imagine a singer saying, yes, I'd like to do Whenever I Call You Friend, but I'd like to do it in B, if you don't mind, and we have to start in about 2 minutes, if you don't mind. Just have it ready. I'll count you off. That's what they do. That's what they do. They should have a lead sheet book. My transposing should not be a replacement for that lead sheet book, because my transposing might not be right. I gotta know the tune. It might not be right. I gotta know the whole song, all the lyrics, all what goes into a song. I gotta know everything about the song. And then I have to transpose it into another key with all those key changes going all over the place. Oh. But you can do it, Larry. You're so talented. Then they butter you up. Would you like a cookie? No, I don't want a cookie. Okay. Let's see here. I'm 60 years old. I want a nice avocado sandwich or something. Let's see here. Have you met Miss Jones? Maybe I should play that one. But it has lyrics. Okay. Have you met Miss Jones? Lyrics. Have you met Miss Jones? Where is the lyrics? No, I need to. Have you met Miss Jones? Lyrics. No. This might have a different name. I think, if I remember correctly, there's more to it than that. Have you met Miss Jones? Yeah, I don't see it. Hold on. I'm sorry. Have you met Miss Jones? Lyrics. Come on, come on. Show it to me. Do it for me. Come on. Oh, this just gives you the chords. Oh, here it is. Here's the lyrics. Okay. Have you met Miss Jones? Let's see. There's a verse to it too, I think. I might be wrong. No, that's not right. Let me see. No, that's not good. I gotta, somehow, let's read the lyrics. Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands. She was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands. I'm a boy who must be free. Free. I gotta be free. And all at once I lost my breath. And all at once was scared to death. And all at once I hold the earth and sky. Now I met Miss Jones. And we'll keep on meeting till we die, Miss Jones and I. Interesting. Not too much to this song, but let's try. Let me just sing it first. Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands. She was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, hey, Miss Jones. Oh, Miss Jones. You're a girl who understands. I'm a boy who must be free. All at once I lost my breath. And all at once I was scared to death. And all at once I hold the earth. And all at once I hold the earth and sky. Now I met Miss Jones, and we keep on meeting till we die. Miss Jones and Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands. She was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, hey, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands. I'm a boy who must be free. All at once I lost my breath. All at once I'm scared to death. All at once I held the earth and sky. Now I met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Miss Jones and I. Said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, Miss Jones, hey, come on, you're a girl who understands. I'm a boy who must be free. All at once I held my breath. All at once I was scared to death. All at once I held the earth and sky. I met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Miss Jones and I, we'll meet till we die. Miss Jones and I. Yeah. little better. I never heard anyone convey the message like that before. I never heard anyone sing it before. Bunch of slick musicians come on. They just ramble aimlessly over the tune, you know. Hey man, want to play Have You Met Miss Jones? Yeah, sure, man. What key? The usual? Yeah, let's do it in F. No, let's do it in B. No one says that ever. So, but focus on the lyric. This is the best way to play. Now, I'll tell you something else. I got two ways to solve all the world's problems. Number one, musicians focus on the lyric and try to convey the message of the lyric. And the rest of us, the rest of the world, focus on how to fulfill the purpose of life properly. Because you don't know what's happening. A lot of you, probably you Democrats, because I think the Republicans are a little wiser about this because they're into the Bible, which is my Torah. But there's things going on where majorities are starting to take over, and you'll see things happening, and it's not going to be right and not going to be good. We need to talk about the purpose of life and agree upon it, or else there's going to be a lot of forced stuff going on, and people are not going to be happy campers. I'm just giving you a foreshadow. I know what's going on. I'm watching, and I know I'm not being too specific. I don't want to talk about it here. I'll talk about it on tomorrow's show maybe, but. Whatever, just wisen up. Don't be afraid to please the creator of the universe. His obligations are the correct obligations from the Torah. 7 laws of Noah for Gentiles, 613 obligations for Jews. They're beautiful and they're good obligations, and they make a person a better person. But if we veer away from this, what God originally wanted, we're going to have trouble. I'm just speaking out because I feel it's important. I'm getting a little nervous myself. I look around and I see what's happening. I love everybody. I love every human being. I have nothing against anyone, and I want to befriend and help anyone I can to see this truth that I know is true. I can prove it. There's facts. I should talk to my Rav and set up a meeting with someone in government. I don't know. I'm not ready yet. Maybe I still have 48 chapters to finish in the Bavli Gemara, and then I'll be primed and ready, and then I could maybe he'll set something up for me or something. But this mayor of New York just got in, and the first day he changed the definition of anti-Semitism. I mean, what's that all about? If it was my first day, hey, let's party. I'm here now. Woo! Let's have some fun. No, went right to the books. And specifically changed that definition. Now, I got nothing against him. I love him. Love to talk to him someday. Maybe we should have a little exchange. I could give him the information that I know about the Torah that came 1,900 years before his claim about the purpose of life came into existence. And God, if you really want to please God, you want to do what He wants. And you're going to take it to a different place, and you're going to use a majority to change the whole world. It's going to be bad news. We're not going to please God. We're not going to make Him very happy at all. And people are not going to be happy either. You know it. You know it's wrong. But we should talk. I love you. Got nothing against you. Want to help you. I'm still studying to get it all together. I'm sorry I'm so behind. I'm always behind. I don't know what to do. Let me do another nice tune. Let's see. I want to do I like I'll Remember April. I'll try that. Let me try that one. That was sung by a girl to a guy in a Abbott and Costello Western movie, believe it or not. I'll Remember April lyrics. Okay, I think we got it. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good way to do tunes. I just have to know the whole song, of course. And I do it in C, I don't do it in G. Now, Larry, can you play I'll Remember April in C? It'll be less sharp than flat. You can have, would you like a cookie again? I can give you a cookie. Let's see here. I'll remember April, the month of April. This lovely day will lengthen into evening. We'll sigh goodbye to all we've ever had. I guess they're leaving. Alone, where we have walked together, I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content. You loved me once in April. Your lips were warm, and love and spring were new. I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow, for I'll remember April and you. Brings back great memories. The Excuse me. The fire will dwindle into glowing ashes. For flames and love live such a little while. Wow, what a nice comparison. For flames, they go out, right? And love lives such a little while. I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April and I'll smile. Get that, right? Let's see here. What can we do? This lovely day will lengthen into evening. We'll say goodbye to all we've ever had alone, where we walked together. I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content. You loved me once in April. Your lips were warm, and love and spring were new. I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow. I'll remember April and you. The fire will dwindle into glowing ashes. For flames and love live such a little while. I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April and I'll smile. This lovely day will lengthen into evening. We'll say goodbye to all we've ever had. Alone, where we walk together, I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content. You loved me once in April. Your lips were warm and your love in spring were new. I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow. I'll remember April and you. Did I mess that up? I'll remember April and you. That's right. The fire will dwindle into glowing ashes. For flames of love live such a little while. I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April and I'll smile. We'll say goodbye to all we've ever had. Alone, where we walk together, I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content, though we loved you once in April. Lips warm and love and spring were new. I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow. I'll remember April The fire will dwindle into glowing ashes. The flames of love live such a little while. I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April. I'll remember April. I'll remember April and be glad. Oh, I'm so glad. April, I was in love with you. We stood by the bridge. We watched the water and the buoys. Buoys? Larry, would you just transpose this for me? Sure, no problem. Can I have a cookie? Sure, have a cookie. Yeah. Arrangements while you wait, on the spot. We don't care. We aim to please. Larry, I'd like to do Manhattan Transfer's giant steps. Yeah. But I'd like to do it in C sharp because that high note, it really shows my goods. I want to be able to show off my goods, you see, Larry. And when I do it in B, it just doesn't encapsulate everything would you like another cookie? I could give you another cookie. That's fine, sure. How about a lead sheet? Could you provide, I did not really study music formally, you see. I just used to sing in the shower, and then suddenly I'm singing gigs. I was naturally beautiful, so people just wanted to look at me and stare at me, so they hired me, and now here I am. This is how this all goes down. Let's see here. I was thinking about that. Let me try Evergreen. I want to try Evergreen. See if I can do it right. Come on now. Evergreen, Barbara Streisand lyrics. Evergreen, yep. Come on. Oh, here we go. Now, why do I have a problem with this in A? I can try it in A. Love soft as an easy tune. Okay. I practice voice more than I practice piano. Every day I vocalize for at least a half hour. I practice all the possible two-note combinations. I can sing anything I'm confident in. Sometimes I got to work on things that singers do, like breath support and holding things out, and I'm learning, but I practice all that. I don't think any singer practices all that. It's too time-consuming. I made myself a CD, and I just put it on, put the headphones on, bing, and I just practice. Let's see. Soft as an easy chair, love, fresh as the morning air, love, one love that is shared by two, I have found in you. Rose under the April snow. I was always certain love would grow. Where are we? Certain love would grow. Love, ageless and evergreen, seldom seen by two. You and I will make each night a first. rise and their dance is unrehearsed. They warm and excite us, 'cause we have the brightest love. Oh, two lights that shine as one, morning glory and the midnight sun. Time we've learned to sail above. Time won't change the meaning of one love. Ageless and ever, oh, ever green. It's a beautiful tune. I like all the movement where it goes there. Got to pay attention to those things. I hope they fit the lyric. I was trying to see if they did. It seemed like the chord progressions were naturally fitting to the lyric. Whoever wrote that out. Song by Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson. I think they sang it. I don't think they wrote it. I'd have to look and do my research. See, that's the thing. Songwriters, Paul H. Williams. Paul Williams? Is that the one that used to sing, short people got no reason, short people got no reason, short people got no reason. I think he played didn't he play Miguelito Loveless in one of the Wild West episodes? Maybe it was one of the movies or something. I think he was Miguelito Loveless, I think, because I think that fellow may have died. I might be wrong, but the one who played Miguelito Loveless may have passed away. What else? Let's pick another something or other. How about a bossa nova? I like that. I want to do that March, something Waters of March, but I don't know it yet. I don't feel comfortable doing it. One note samba. Let me try one note samba. See, I never sang it before. I gotta just keep practicing these tunes and all the 12 keys, going over the lyrics until the lyrics become part of me, and then I just come up with ideas naturally to convey the message of the lyric. I just don't want to play the old way anymore. It's meaningless, just aimless rambling. Hey man, it sounded great, how was I? It's like an old joke. I think one of my saxophone player friends, I think he's the one that created it, because it's like, it reflects how it was in school. Everyone's so insecure, you know, but they don't know how to judge themselves, they don't know how to measure. You know, there's a picture, the head of the department posted a picture on his Facebook page, and I looked so, I was in it, and I was sitting next to a friend, and I looked so, like, just engrossed in thought, because I was thinking, it was bothering me so much, and I wanted to graduate, but I wanted to convey the message of the lyric. I knew there had to be something to the lyric. We musicians aren't focused on the lyric enough, and it's funny, because there were two hallways in the Foster building. It was a hallway, and there were two rooms, one at this end and one at this end. This was the vocal area, and that was the instrumental area. And everyone thought the instrumental area was the hippest and the coolest. And meanwhile, the real stuff is going down in the vocal area. That's where they're singing the lyrics. I should just go over there, put my ear up to the door, and hear how they're interpreting lyrics. And I look back, I'm just sharing this with you because I thought of this recently. Turned 60, I did a lot of inner reflection. And I never made it to the first band in that side of the room. I was in the second band. I made it to the second band, Baruch Hashem, thank God. Gary Lindsay was the leader of that band. He's an arranger, and he was my arranging teacher. So I learned so much from him in arranging class. And then I got to be in his band, watching him conduct and everything. To watch an arranger conduct and maybe once in a while, I don't know if we played his charts. We must have played a chart of his or something, whatever. But we used to read all the student charts and whatnot. And so that was great training. But I never made it to the first band, which I look back and I think, I'm kind of glad. Because I made it to the first jazz vocal group with Larry Lappin's jazz vocal group. And in that group, I learned lyrics and hearing singers sing and what they have to go through and how you have to support them and how not to voice the chord so it clashes with the melody. You know, you don't want to play certain things like this lovely day will lengthen into evening. You don't want to put that there. You know, a piano player tries to do like a line that goes up. This lovely day will lengthen into evening. It clashes. This lovely day will lengthen into evening. Oh, that one doesn't go. Okay, but you get what I'm trying to say. So I got to hear the lyrics over there. So I was in that group, and I think I accomplished what I need to in college by being in that group. Baruch Hashem. Thank you, Larry, and thank you, Mr. Maggio, who may have recommended me for that group. I don't know. And whatever. Let's see. So where were we? I was going to do another tune. What song was I doing? Happy Birthday. I did already. There's something else on my mind. Oh, yeah. One Note Samba. See, my memory's not that bad. I eat good. You know, I heard blueberries are very good for the brain. I eat a lot of nice fruits, bananas. Probably a little more fattening. Oh, I was down to like 210 the other day. I felt so good, but then I went out and had a nice meal for my pre-birthday celebration. One Note Samba lyrics. Let's see how this is going to go here. Yeah. What? No. One Note Samba lyrics. I think it has a different name. One Note Samba lyrics. Well, it's not writing. Okay. Oh, now it's coming. Yep, here it is. Okay. This, now it's one note, right? This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now we can move up to this here. But the root is still, other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still there. Now, let me read it first. This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow. So like the music, if you write an arrangement like that, you chime in with other notes. That's a great layering entrance right there. That tells the arranger, okay, all right, bring in the flutes, or bring the low instruments first, like low trombones, and bring in the flugelhorns, saxes, flutes, and that's a way to enter right there. Built upon a single note, other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Okay, now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. Oh wow, compares music to love. You catch that? Little quick, he did that in one line. That's Anthony Carlos Jobim there. I don't know who wrote the English lyrics, but okay. Let's see, here's the bridge. There are so many people who can talk and just say nothing or nearly nothing. I have used up all the scale I know, and at the end I've come to nothing or nearly nothing. Wow, that's nice. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. Oh, again with the comparison. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Wow, that's beautiful. Anyone who wants the whole show, re mi fa sol la ti do. Okay. My dad used to tell me, back when he went to college, he went to University of Miami, my father. My brother went to UM, I went to UM. Of course, my father went first. He was born in 1929, so 18 years after that or more. And he was a math major, but he also played sax and stuff. But he said, why did I say that to you? He taught me to solfege. He said that's how they used to learn to sing. So I practice do, di, do, re, do, mi, do, fa, do, fi, do, sol, do, si, do, la, do, li, do, ti, do, 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 te, do, re, do, ra, do, re, do, mi. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Kind of caught me off guard, but I have a practice that I do that, and I practice all the solfege, so that's how he did it. Let's see, anyone who wants the whole show, anyone who wants the whole show, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, he will find himself with no show. Better play, that's not right. He will find himself with no show, better play the note you know. Okay, now let's try to make an arrangement here. This, let's see. This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but that could be the voices too. But the root is still that note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through. As I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used up all the scale I know, and at the end I come to nothing, or nearly nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. All the love I feel, I will pour out into that one note. All the love I feel for you. I mess it up. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, he will find himself with no show. Better play the note you know. Now, I don't understand that. Anyone who wants the whole show, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the whole scale right there in solfege. Not repeating the do that you would start on. He will find himself with no show. Better play the notes you know. What's that supposed to mean? That's a tricky little ending there. He will find himself with no show. Like if he wants too much, he wants the whole show. Just be satisfied with what you got. Keep it simple. Just take the one note. Take this one gal because she's special and she can make you happy for the rest of your life. Don't expect that she be everything. Oh, am I getting a lesson from this? Larry, could you please just transpose it into G flat? But I want it bitonal and tritonal. You like that word? I learned that from my music teacher. Now, would you like another cookie? Sure. So I come back to my first note. As I come back to you, I will pour into. Okay, let me try the whole thing now. That's deep, man. That's really deep, dude. Okay, let's see. This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes. Oh, there's this guy that plays piano like this, Hillard. Back like this. My dad used to play like that. And my dad used to do something with his finger like Chico Marx. And I never know where it was until I saw Chico Marx do it. He does this thing. He goes. Right. And Steve Allen has a way. But my dad studied piano with Lenny Tristano. And he used to teach him to play scales with the last two fingers on the hand. And it's good for voice because if you want to play the melody, you say, right? You got to play the scale with the last two fingers. We take that for granted. Anyway, so my dad studied that with Lenny Tristano. But what was I saying about my father? That Hillard. So my dad used to do that and the Chico Marx thing. And what are you doing, Dad? And he thought it was so funny, but he never taught me who it was from. And then later on in life, I saw where he got it from. Whatever. Let's see. This is just a simple samba. This is just a simple samba. Very simple. built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through. Of the one we just been through. As I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. Now you might want to highlight that, because that's a different line. That shows that this is what the song is really about. He's using music as a metaphor or an analogy, and what he's really saying is that that I love you and I want to be with you. And it sounds like a she's talking to him, I think. What is it? So you highlight. You could double someone's melody if you want to highlight it. My teacher always told me don't double strings because they usually play sharp. But if you're playing a melody that has to be highlighted, you double the strings. I'm adding that on as a caveat. They'll learn to play in tune. Strings can play in tune. I don't want to insult string players. Sometimes they have a tendency, he said, to go a little sharp or something, but because there's no frets and they're just using their ear. But you could trust. I mean, I heard Itzhak Perlman playing the other day something, and it was pretty nice. So where are we? As I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. You can go down to the third there. Consequence of you. You can even make it a consequence and play the half step there. It would not usually fit, but because you're leading to this third. Consequence of you. Consequence of you. There's so many people who get talking. This ain't nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used up all the scale I know, and at the end I've come to nothing, or nearly nothing. Change the bass. So I come back to my first note. As I must come back to you, I will pour into that first note. Love I feel for you. That sounds like love. Pour into all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show. Re mi fa sol la ti do. He will find himself with no show. Find himself with no show. Better play that note you know. Now, how would I solo on this to stay relevant? Will find himself with no show. Better play that note you know. And there you have a whole arrangement built, and everything's relevant and it's nice. Now, if I wrote that out for a big band or a studio orchestra, it'd be gorgeous. I got all the elements that I need. I got imagery. I know the lyric. I got imagery related to everything. It helps the listener. He's thinking about all these things with the imagery. Why should I play BS in there and irrelevant things just to fill? Hey man, you want me to play inside I'll fill inside the bars, in between phrases. Is that okay? I mean, he's just playing a bunch of garbage. What's he playing? Showing off his tone and everything and playing irrelevant stuff that's not related to the... I don't think there's one musician on earth that knows all the lyrics to all the songs other than singers. And even they have a little trouble. They gotta use iPads and look it up. But every musician should know all the lyrics to all these songs. Most of the jazz tunes are all lyric-based tunes. They're all Broadway show tunes. Let's try to do that one. And then I might call it quits soon because I'm getting tired of you. I'm 60 years old and I don't have to take this anymore. I'm putting my foot down. Oh, I didn't even tap. Well, maybe I'll tap on this one. Let's see here. Let's see. What happened to Kermit? Oh, Larry, I'm sitting here laying down catching a few Z's. But don't you want to talk to me, Kermit? I feel a little, let me get this, one from a chorus line lyrics. Oh, this is going to be great. I can feel it already in my bones. Here it comes. Oh, Kerm, what's going on, man? The world's going to pot. Everything's happening. Oh, hi-yo here, Cousin Larry, Cousin Kermit the Frog here. I know maybe I don't pay too much attention to things because I just sit on a lily pad all day and not pay attention. You know, I'm so small. What could affect me? Oh, come on, Kerm. Bigger people are doing big things. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Maybe all the dictatorial nations should be stopped. Maybe it's bad that the world believes that the sky is black. The sky is blue. Oh, I get that, yeah. You think that maybe people who have the wrong ideas about things, they should be confronted, or it should be against the law to believe that the sky is black? I think so. What do you think? You know, I have to think about that. I'll go sit in the lily pad a little longer and think about it, but I think you're onto something, cuz. You're darn right I'm onto something. I thought about this for many, many years. Well, what else you got? Well, just that, and then you got these, we go into a nation, and, well, they're bringing tons of drugs into our nation, right? And maybe if the United Nations was really a, go on, I'm listening. If the United Nations was really a central force for all the countries of the world, it was like 262 countries in the world. If it was a uniting force and we were all on the same page as to how to live life properly, we all decide that the sky is blue. We agree on it by common sense. We agree that there's a God. We agree which obligations we're going to fulfill, which religion we're going to follow. Well, now you're saying something, old cousin. You're darn right. So if we did that, then maybe it should be against the law to have dictators and people just putting 200,000 troops on a country's border and going in and destroying and demolishing the whole country just because you want their land. Oh, cousin, you're speaking sweetness to my ears. Where are my ears? I don't know, Kerm. I never could tell. Well, you know, I don't know. A lot of people, they have different thoughts than you. They're not going to agree with this kind of stuff. They want freedom. They want to be free. I know. They don't want laws. They don't want rules and obligations. I know, Kerm, I know. But then they're going to waste their whole lives because we got to fulfill obligations. Well, just keep at it, cousin. You'll prove it to them. They'll see the truth once and for all. All right, cousin, I'm putting you down for a few minutes here. All right, easy. You're dropping all your auxiliary instruments. All right, let's see here. What was I doing? Got lost. Okay, here we go. One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. Look at that smile. You know you'll never be lonely presence, and you can forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Larry's son, ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the one? I can forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention that she's the Isn't it more meaningful when you know the lyrics and you sing the lyrics? It's gorgeous. You can make a whole concert like this. I pay to see this. I usually don't pay to see anything. I don't think it's worth it. I barely paid to see Chick Corea. I only went to see him because he's got control over the vocabulary. But even him, I probably wouldn't have paid to see him. There was nobody I'd paid to see, really. But that's just my opinion, because I want the lyrics to be conveyed. Excuse me. What's another good one? One more. I'm on a roll here. Oh, I like this one. I don't think I did this last time. You make me feel so young, lyrics. Okay. Let's see if I remember the melody. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so like spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. In the moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running round across the meadow. I'm picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like songs to be sung, bells to be rung, a wonderful thing to be flown. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. I don't know this well enough. I can't do this one. I'm missing all the notes. Let me see what I do know. I'm just looking at one page because I'm too afraid to change the pages. Let me see here. Maybe I could sing okay, now I'm going to sing. I'll do a blues. This is one of my favorite blueses. It's Mr. Maggio's favorite blues, my piano teacher. One of my piano teachers. I studied with Ron Miller. I studied with Sanford Gold, Cy Green. I had a lot of piano teachers. I had drum teachers too. I studied with P. Webster, Gene Thaler. I studied with, I took one lesson from Duffy, very informal, Duffy Jackson. He just sat me on his drums and said, let me hear you swing. I laid it down, he sat down, and he ting, 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 ting. And I said, aha. And that's all I needed to see for the rest of my life. So what was I doing? What was I going to do? See, now that's a 60-year-old coming out of me there. What the heck was that? I just said it. I just said, blues. Oh, thank God I can come back. See, now that's Hashem. I think that's got to be, we're tied to him. He could pop thoughts in my head and make me realize, you were going to do that blues. That's the wrong way to go with the bass note. It should go up because it clashes with that D and D flat. So I'm going to play the melody and I'm going to play it logically. I'm going to develop from the melody. I'll take a piece of the piece and I'm going to develop. Build tension and create a climax. I could do the climax with complexity or density. Well, I never said that out loud before. And in fact, I never even thought that. But complexity or density. It's complex linearly or dense simultaneously. There are consecutive notes that go horizontally, and there are vertical notes that are simultaneous. This is a polyphonic instrument. Singers, Larry, could you please just, I just want to sing my one note line, and I just want you to put a nice chord under it. I'll give you 2 cookies. Singers are monophonic, although I've heard some singers able to sing polyphonically, but that with overtones, but we don't have to go into that. Usually, normally, singers are monophonic. Woodwinds and brass, monophonic. Strings, violin, it's a polyphonic instrument. I can hear it's like Perlman playing double stops, plays 2 notes at the same time, or triple stops, and it's like chords. He plays, and they dig in hard, and then you got so strings and rhythm section instruments are usually polyphonic. That means you can play many notes at one time. So, and it's getting too loud in here. I should stop. I'll do, where was I? Oh, so I want to create a climax and then we'll go. Let me try again. I'll play softer. That's in the melody there. Playing two notes together like in a band. If I had a trumpet and a sax playing together, I got two notes playing, very intense. I could add a whole ensemble and make it 3 and 4 notes. I will do that and create a bigger climax. Tension, climaxing, and that's the goal. And that's when the whole crowd goes nuts. Me and my brother talk about that all the time, climaxing, and how people want to hear that, listeners want to hear that climax. So I'm starting to work more on that because I've added it to my practice in a more definitive way. I guess that's it. I've talked enough, played enough. I think you get the idea. Took you on a little musical journey. Didn't even get to tap. Well, what the heck? I'm 60 years old, you know. So, 60 years old. How did I sound? Sounded great, man. How did I sound? One of my friends is watching. I love that line. That it shows the insecurity of musicians. We really are too insecure. We need to be more confident. When people know that they're supposed to convey the message of the lyric, they're very confident. There's nothing to be insecure. I never ask somebody, how did I sound, man? I don't care. I know how I sound. I don't need you to tell me how good I sound. I just know that I either convey the message of the lyric or I didn't. When I don't, I come home and I cry and I got to go back to the drawing board. I got to figure out how do I convey the message of the lyric. All right, enough is enough. Tomorrow we'll talk about hopefully a lot of things. I wanted to do 25 Tehillim tomorrow, Psalms. So let's see. I'll see what I end up talking about. I told you a lot of it today, but maybe I'll mention a little tomorrow. All right, so have a good day, good week. Wish me a happy birthday because I'm 60 years old and I talk like a baby. Can you imagine this? All right, have a good week. I'll talk to you.